Hello, and welcome to another video. This is a new type of video I'm going to try to make for a few of my students here. This is called Let's Talk Business. And so this is where I'm going to try to teach some business English, some business English vocabulary. And there's not really a good way to teach it other than just, hearing the vocabulary used somewhere and then asking a speaker, what does it mean? When do you use it? So I have this wheel of words. This is the wheel of words here, and I've got a bunch of business words, and I'll have to try to improvise. Improvise, what does that mean? I'll have to improvise. That means to create, without any preparation. Okay, so I have to improvise an answer, improvise an explanation to these words. So let's see, that was a little bit difficult there, but let's spin the wheel and see what we get. Oh no. Oh no, capital. What is that? So that is definitely a business word. So how would I explain capital? So, it's capital is usually money that goes into a business. Okay. But is that enough? I would also say it's usually half of two parts of a business. A business equals capital, and then labor, which is usually humans. Right. So capital comes from the investors, and so you need them both. You need both of them to try to produce a product or design or research or make the actual end product to then sell to your customers. So you could also say capital from the investors. It goes into things, so capital is the money, but it also goes into things. So the money, we'll say the money here becomes, things like factories or, trucks or, machinery, or other, technology that goes into the business to produce, the product, but it is not the labor, right? So if you could imagine all of these items, all of these components, factories, trucks, machinery, technology, you could sell those. You could sell them to another business or to somebody else, and you could change them back into money, which is, usually owned by the investors there. Okay, so you could say, in some circumstances, it depends. Usually it means money. For example, you could say, venture capital, which is famous in Silicon Valley. What do? They just give, tons of money to a startup to hopefully make, something, make a software or make an app or whatever to then make huge money. So they put the money in, but they don't do the work. They might maybe they definitely advise. So they give advice. They try to promote the startup, but the work is done by the startup, entrepreneurs, by those people. Okay, so I think it's you could think of it as half of the business, like I said before. So it's half the investors and half the labor. You can maybe put labor here. You can put the entrepreneurs over here. Okay, should I do that? Is that how we're gonna do this? We're gonna start with one word, maybe it goes to another one. So entrepreneur, I'm gonna squeeze that in. So that's a business founder, which means the original first worker. Okay, so if you're a founder or if you're an entrepreneur, you don't work for someone else, you don't work for another company, you work on your own company, your own business. All right. That's what the entrepreneur is. Entrepreneur, business founder, worker. So some kind of new idea, new company, no other boss, no other owning company. You're just doing it, making a business on my own. Okay? Oh man, this is going to be tough. So is that enough? Yeah, that's a capital, the money. Money goes into business versus the labor or entrepreneurs. I think that's a pretty good answer. But what do you think? You can put in the comments. You can disagree or agree. But I think if I was in a room with one of my students, they asked me that, I think I would give this answer. So let's move on to another one. Let's see if this will be easier. Arbitrary. No. Oh no. Okay, yeah, that is. I've seen that. Sometimes arbitrary. Yes, that's an adjective. Okay, and it's usually something. It is without reasoning or rational rational thinking. So it's kind of something where there's no reason, right? So it's a decision that's I can't really explain why is it good or why we don't do it. So what's an example? So it's arbitrary, like I'm the best worker here, and I've been at this company the longest, but I haven't been promoted. Okay, so the the staffing system, so managers are promoted arbitrarily. So that's the adverb version there. So that it means you're trying to communicate. Yeah, it's not reasonable. It's not rational. It seems without logic or good understanding of the situation. So we're here, let's go along. They've been promoted, are arbitrarily. Okay, so or another one, you could say, the company has to lay off 10% of the workforce. So, I hope they don't just make arbitrary cuts, right? So what you're saying is that, I hope they don't just make arbitrary or, random cuts. So I hope they think about it. I hope they reasonably and rationally decide who to do it, right? So it would be so reasonable. A reasonable decision would be, who are the best workers? Who do we need to stay? Who are the most valuable? Right? So an arbitrary cut would be, we don't care. We have to do it. We have to save money. So these people, I don't know. Who is that person? I don't even know. Yeah, that person's gone. That person seems strange. Bye-bye, you're gone. So that would be kind of arbitrary, random, or just quickly made, just quick, suddenly decided cuts. Okay, so it's like, can I say some more about this? So you could also say, like I was just saying, so an arbitrary decision is kind of maybe based on a silly feeling, or maybe a superficial feeling. It's not, you just have a, like for example, oh, my gut tells me that we should buy more, I don't know, something for a company. We should buy more computers for our team. Why? I don't know. No, just I have a feeling. My gut, my feeling tells me we should buy more computers for our team. So there's no reason, there's no reasoning, there's no explanation. This sounds like you'd say, oh well, this sounds like an arbitrary expense. Right? You don't, like, why would we do that? Why do that? It's just your feelings. So it's again, it's not based on reasoning. It's not really rational, or they're not explaining why. All right. So yeah, man, that is tough already. Okay, we did 2 already, 12 minutes in. Superficial feeling, or just that's probably enough. Would I say that? I think I'd say that in a lesson. Okay, so let's try another one. Hopefully it won't be so difficult. Oh, this one. Okay, so I was just talking about this. So predisposed. A disposition means like your kind of energy, or your atmosphere, like how you seem. So, you could say someone's, like Mike's disposition is always agitated or nervous, right? Just Mike's general sense, like, oh, he's always kind of, he's never calm. He's never calm, right? So just his general sense. Okay. And so that's what kind of a disposition means. But predisposition, predisposed, it means kind of a natural or unknown, or no. Let's say it's a human, quality, your general sense, that comes from nature, or we don't know, or from something. So it's not explained. So you could say predisposed. You could say, oh, this he's predisposed. I think say you should hire my friend, my colleague, for the sales team, because he is predisposed. He's predisposed toward making relationships. So he just naturally enjoys or likes or can do, connect with people, right? He naturally enjoys connecting with people. So that is, of course, important for sales. Okay, he's predisposed towards making relationships. Or, you could say like, oh, I don't know if we should make, I don't know, John the new manager because he doesn't seem predisposed toward leadership. Okay, so that he doesn't seem like a good, decision maker or just a, team captain type. Okay, he doesn't seem predisposed toward, doesn't seem generally fit, doesn't seem like a fit for something. So let's go back. So predisposed, it is a human quality, a human I guess a human, let's say like a character, a person's character that comes from nature, that or we don't know why. We can't explain why. Right? We can't explain why. Just a natural gift. Our talent? I don't like that word. I guess we could call it talent. Okay, so predisposed to sales, predisposed to leadership. Like maybe we should ask, I don't know, these people have to make up. We should ask Mary to try to figure out the computer error, because she actually has a predisposition for problem solving and troubleshooting, which means finding out what is the error that's making all this trouble. They'll go one by one to find out what is the trouble. So she has a predisposition. I guess I would say she actually is predisposed. I want to say predisposed toward problem solving. I like that. I think it's that predisposed toward. I think that's the right word. Oh my gosh, this is hard. So is that enough? It means, just the natural quality or character of someone. Predisposed. All right. Let's do another one. See what else I got. What the? This one again? Strategic. Ooh, okay. Strategic. So this comes from another word, strategy. It means, how to win, right? So you want to have, oops, let's move this down. So strategy is, how do we win? What's the best way to win? What is the best way to win? What is the best way to win? All right. So you want to, to keep your costs down and your sales up, right? That's usually the best way. So strategic, let's say that more typical ways, typical methods are, you make, let's see, what you do? You have to make a good product. Let's see, how do you do this? So make a good product. You have to market it to, to a good customer base, right? Then you have to, serve and, take care of those clients, right? That's the typical way. You make something, you have to try to sell it, and then you have to keep those clients. Now, let's say a strategic way, I would say it might be just other, new, let's say strategic methods in business would be, kind of finding new ways to find new customers, right? So let's say, let's see, how would you do this? So for example, let's say, let's see, what kind of company would you have? If you have a restaurant, right? So you have your shop, you make the food, you show you're open, you get the people in. But a restaurant, strategic ideas, what could you do? You could have kind of, promotions like, kids eat free on Sundays. Okay, so that means maybe Sunday because they'll come maybe after church or so. After church, people will come. They'll try, and then maybe they'll come again after that. So you kind of have you don't just what is the idea? We like kids. We like to give away food. No, it's a strategic idea because we know people are driving around on Sundays. They're going to church, going home. They might be looking for somewhere to eat. Maybe they'll come in here. All right. Things like that. So you have an idea to get customers, right? So some kind of thinking behind it. A promotion could be, or let's see, what else could you do? Let's say if you have a I don't know, let's say movie, if you have a movie theater, or is this even, let's say, yeah, so it just means strategic. Am I even making sense? It means ways to get new customers. Okay. I maybe let's say I feel like, yeah, if you're like kind of a watch brand, if let's say you're just a luxury brand, so you want to get to those you want to find those rich people who will buy those brands. So let's see, what questions like, what do rich people read or watch, or where do they go? So one thing that comes to mind, a really strategic brand, is that often in tennis, often lots of luxury brands, because I don't know, tennis is just for an affluent. I'm getting really off the rails with all these definitions. But well, let's go back. Let's see. What is the best way? Strategic. I would also say, let's go another way. Let's say your business is just, we want all customers, right? We want everybody. We'll take anybody. We'll sell you our thing to anybody. Let's say, yeah, let's like McDonald's, right? Are you hungry? And that's it, right? Do you have some money, right? Not a lot of money, but you have some money. Are you hungry? Yeah, come in. Like, we'll take you. because they're so efficient with making the food. But let's say you make something more special. Let's say you are what's something you could make? Oh man, let's say you are a high-end, suit maker. You're a really special suit maker, high-end, right? So really special. So you only make, let's say you only make, I don't know, 100 suits a year. I don't know. You make very few. You can't make so many. Like McDonald's is unlimited. You can make hamburger. Yeah, there's no limit. If people come in, we'll make it. But this one, there's a limit. It's only, let's say it's only, 2 workers only. But I think that, yeah, you could just sell, you could sell to everyone. Fine. Yeah, we don't care. You can sell to everyone. Yeah, if you have money, we'll sell it to you. The price is fixed. Or you could try to find certain people who will pay more for your special suits. So once you have special people want to buy it, then the price can go up. So what could you do? Let's say how about you give a special discount to the head of surgery at Chicago's main hospital, right? So maybe this person, I don't even need a suit. No, but ours is really good. We'll give it to you half price, huge discount, give you a 50% discount to the head of, yeah. Oh really? Wow. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. So yeah, that's a good deal, because you know that if this doctor, the head of surgery, goes somewhere in the suit, other rich people might see it. Other rich doctors or important people will see it and be like, oh, what is that suit? Where did you get it? And now you have, the surgeon is marketing your suit to his or her colleagues for free, right? Maybe recommending, or just at least showing it. So that would be a strategic discount to access more customers, more specific customers. So let's see, what was my one before? Strategic idea, get new customers. Yeah, you want to have an idea, promotion, want to get them in the door by doing this special thing on a certain day for certain people, for kids. Then I switched to this suit idea. So yeah, McDonald's, there's unlimited. They can, or Amazon, yeah, whatever you want. It's unlimited how much we can sell. But if you have a business has a smaller staff, and you can't just help everybody, you want to be more strategic about who you are selling to, and hopefully that will get other customers that will value your product more. All right, so let's see, can I even think of one here? So let's say, yeah, even if I want to teach English lessons, let's see, if I have a choice, I got 2 students. Okay, so I would say if you got a 10-year-old girl, okay, versus the mayor of, let's say 2, yeah, let's just say it's a random, we'll say it's office worker, just 2 adults, office worker or the mayor of the city, right? But this is, in this case, you might do that same thing, give you a 50% discount, just to get the mayor of the city, because then this would be a more strategic student or strategic customer, because hopefully hopefully the mayor will recommend or, tell other people, or it will lead to more opportunity. All right, so this is the strategic decision. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm already tired. So I don't even know if I can use this video, but if it gets posted, go ahead and if you agree or disagree in the comments or leave me a message, anything you like. But we'll see how this goes if I can continue this. We'll see you next time.